So that shiny new game just came out, Sons of Valhalla, and you want to know if it's worth your time, right? Well, let's take a look at the game first and first impressions. Keep in mind this is not a full review, this is a quick look at the game. I played the game for around an hour and a half, so I'll show some footage of the game while describing it and giving a few thoughts on it. This game is a fighting slash upgrading side scroller. Also, it uses pixel graphics. There's two game modes, campaign and horde mode, but the horde mode is only unlocked once you beat the campaign. As for the campaign, there are 4 difficulties: hell, hard, normal, and easy. I played the whole time on normal. As for the game length, after I beat the first boss, there was a map that showed 5 locations, and I assume once you beat all 5 locations, you'd have beaten the campaign. Based on that and how long it took me to beat the first level, I'd estimate around 6 to 10 hours of game time, depending on how you play, though that's just an estimate. The game does have a story, though it's pretty minimal. The main aspect is really fighting and upgrading. The story so far goes like this. Your village was raided while you were away. Your father passed away and your wife was kidnapped. You get on a ship and set out to look for her, but then the ship sinks in a storm and you drown. You wake up in Asgard because you died, and Odin allows you to return to life. He says it's your destiny to save her. Also, you can now find and use runes, courtesy of Odin. Runes are little upgrades for various things like more damage, your soldiers have a higher chance of dodging attacks, and so on. You have a limited amount of slots for each rune type though, so you'll have to pick and choose the ones that you want to keep. Also about runes, when you die, you have to choose a rune to give up, and then you'll be able to respawn again. The beginning part of the game has an old man guide you through the basics of the game, and you have a light attack, a bow, a heavy attack, and a shield. Also, you can command your soldiers, for example, to attack or hold their positions or do a shield wall, so on and so forth. As for the buildings and their upgrades, those require resources. On the top left of the screen, you have silver, gold, wood, and food, and then how many soldiers that you have alive currently. The red bar is your health and the yellow bar is your stamina. You can get resources by building a woodcutter's hut or a fishing hut, for example, or attacking enemies. You can train various types of soldiers like archers, catapults, rams, shielded swordsmen, and so on. One thing I really like is that there is a day and night cycle. Also, weather effects like rain. I really think these pixel graphics look really nice and is one of the main reasons I got this game actually. On the bottom of the screen is the whole level. It shows several bases, all of which you need to defeat and capture to get to the main boss. And then after you defeat the boss, you'll move on to a new level. It took me a little while to figure out the best way to attack, but I think it's to heavy attack every chance possible. The light attacks just do so little damage, unless you upgrade it with runes, but the heavy attacks kill enemies pretty quickly. This is a fun little game. The graphics are well made, and the gameplay is addicting with the constant upgrading and enemies attacking you non-stop. Yeah, I like this game. There's not much more to say, though that's my personal opinion. Whether or not this is your type of game, I'll see you on the next one.